Hello everyone, hope everyone's having a great day. I just wanted to talk a little bit about bullying today. I have 3 children that have gone through it, and I myself have gone through it when I was younger, probably from elementary school to high school. And I just feel like here we are in 2019 and it's still going on. In fact, probably getting worse and happening to children that are so young. And my little guy right now is going through it, and he is probably one of the kindest little kids you would know. He has a good heart, a good soul. He's just friendly to all kids. And I just don't understand this whole cliquey thing, not letting a child play, calling them names, being physical. I don't understand this. It's gotten to a point where my child does not want to go to school, ever. He's only in kindergarten, and this is just crazy. And I want to look around the world and say, what has gone so wrong? And you know what? I believe it comes from the home. And I'm not trying to put the blame on moms and dads or their family setting, but this nonsense that it's video games or that it's, the violence in games, to me, that's not right. Because my little guy plays video games and he loves the darker games, and I don't see the nastiness coming from him towards children. So I kind of want to leave that out of it, the video games. I feel that it starts with the parents. I feel as an individual, if you're cliquey, if you judge people, if you're non-accepting, make fun of people, whatever that situation is, if you're doing it around your child, that's where they're learning it from. And if you're not teaching them to be kind to others and to love others and showing them love, then how can they express that? I just feel really sad for my little guy that we don't have friends from his class that he can call up and play with and have play dates. Because the majority of the class is mean. I have to hear these stories about he goes on the playground and they won't let him play. What do you mean they won't let him play? This is craziness. So my child asks your child, "Hi, can I play with you guys?" "No, you can't play with us." What in God's name is that? And look, I experienced it in school, probably till this day. I'm still floating around where do I belong? Because I can't seem to find people that are accepting, that are just non-judgmental. It seems that everybody judges somebody in some way. I'm sure I'm being judged right now. Someone's probably singing completely off topic. "Oh my God, look at her makeup. Oh my God, look at this." Or "Why is her hair pink?" Or, "Who does she think she is?" It's judging. If you can't just watch something and take it for what it is, whether you agree with it or not, you're judging. And we're all allowed to have opinions. I understand that. We're all allowed to speak our mind. But why does it have to be nasty? That's what I don't understand. My daughter, who is grown now, went through it from elementary school and till the end of I want to say middle school. It was a little bit better in high school, but she had lost faith in teachers and the school system by then because nobody protected her. I had to make calls to the school every single day. I had to have meetings with counselors and principals, and I had to have meetings with, I think we had a few meetings with the parent. For what? Nothing ever was resolved. Nothing. It just kept going on and on and on. And my daughter would just be continuously tortured. And honestly, I didn't know what to do other than keep going up to the school, changing her class, having counselors meet with her. You know, it was just ridiculous. Why can't kids feel like they belong? Why can't they have other children that are accepting and that are kind? I mean, if you're a pretty girl, you're judged. If you're heavy, you're judged. If you're not attractive enough, you're judged. If you're not a sports kid, you're judged. I mean, where does it end? There seems to be no end. I mean, my little guy just wants to play with others and just have fun. And it just seems like that can't even happen. I mean, you should see the looks he gets when he goes on a playground and he says, "Hi, my name is so-and-so. Would you like to play with me?" They look at him like, what? And most of the time, it's no. Most of the time, no, they're not going to play with him. And it makes me livid. I mean, I've gotten in children's faces where I'm like, do you need to speak to my son like that? Do you need to be so nasty? Because I'm sorry, but as a mom, if a child is approaching another child and just wants to play and you're just playing on a playground, I don't understand why you can't just have a nice response back. Maybe they want to be left alone or play by themselves. Okay, fine. But you certainly don't have to be nasty. And everything I see in the media, you know, social media, TV, you're just constantly seeing about children being bullied to the point where these children are ending their lives. And this has just got to stop. This is crazy. So, like, I'm just putting a message out there for parents to be aware that it does start with you. It starts with how you behave in front of your child, what you teach your child, okay? Because what they see and what they hear is what they mimic. And I am constantly trying to have my child around as much love and kindness as he possibly can with his brothers and his sisters and his family. And you have to, unfortunately, teach your children at such a young age how to protect themselves. You know, I had to have the conversation with my child. If this other child is going to keep pushing you, you're going to have to push him back to an extent of where they know, okay, I'm not going to mess with him anymore. And this is just ridiculous. So you're saying with another child that's being physical that they have to be physical back now to make it stop. Because no one else is doing anything to change the situation. It's like, you can't use your words anymore. You tell the teacher, okay, that child gets to sit out for a few minutes. Okay, big deal. Then it just happens again and again. And to me, it's just really sad. I just wish that people could understand how important it is to be kind and accepting, and that it's okay to just be friendly with people. I mean, it's not a weird thing. So I just wanted to share this with people because I just feel like somewhere in this world, things have gone terribly wrong. And I have experienced it all through my life. I experienced it in my adulthood. And it's just time for someone to make a change. And that can be you. You know, we all just come together so our children don't have to go through this anymore. It would be a better place, better world. and I wouldn't be here on video talking about it. And I just hope that, one day it ends. One day children will be able to be nice to each other and not be so judgmental. But again, it starts with you guys, We all have to get together and do something. Because I will say this, because of me being bullied and being made fun of, I in return did it to a few others myself. And at the time, I was doing it to get attention because it was something that I lacked from being made fun of and being bullied. And you know what? It did get me attention. Got me the wrong attention though. And to this day, I feel horrible about what I did. And that's what happens. It becomes a cycle. You get bullied, and then at some point in your life, you end up doing it to others. And when you get older, hopefully most of us realize how wrong it was and how much we hurt the other person. But it's gotta stop. It's the only answer. It's gotta stop. All right, thank you for joining me for my little chat. And I hope I connected to some of you guys. Okay, bye.